What's going on, everybody? Been a while since we did our last podcast, and it's been the holidays. We've been out. Wade over here, homies, yeah, been on a vacation over on a yacht, or was it? No, it was a cruise. My bad. It was a cruise, a big ass cruise boat. How did that go, Wade?
Can't complain. All you can eat. Scuba diving and shit every day.
All you can eat buffet.
Oh yeah, I gained like 5 pounds in a week, but casual.
Yikes! Did you crap it all out after you got home from
Uh,
all the seafood?
I wish. No, took a couple days in the gym to get off.
Oh, goddamn. Oh man. What about you, Billy? How was your holiday? Cold ass weather.
Yeah, fuck that. It's pretty chill.
That was good. That's good. Mine's are pretty good too. All right. So first order of business is let's do a little bit of clarification on the last um, podcast that we did with me and Billy. So we talked about a little bit of COD um, monetization where they specifically what was being looked at was a watch that basically just told your KD. And I was under the assumption that that was pretty much all that was being sold, and the price tag was at like $20. But I guess I was misinformed, and it was
Wow.
actually a yeah, it was my bad. I'm tapping out. That was my bad. So basically, just to clarify, it's a group of cosmetics that you get for the full 20. It's just the watch was one of the things that they wanted to make the main focal point of that. Because I think there was a couple weapon skins, there was a couple charms, and there was the watch. There wasn't any new operators you could pick, right? Wade, was there? Do you know?
I think it came with an operator.
Okay, I couldn't remember or now, but for the price tag, still, I don't think $20 is worth it. But I just want to clarify that that wasn't the only thing that was being charged for $20. Wade, since you're our COD guy, did you get it? And then do you plan to get it?
No and no. I will say though, it's a little bit sus. Um, they came out with another cosmetic pack this last week. That had that watch in it as well. So I don't know if you bought the first cosmetic patch. Oh my gosh, can't talk. First cosmetic pack with the watch. If you just got screwed out of the second watch, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I don't think I'm gonna buy any of the cosmetic packs at all.
You say that now until there's something freaking lit, and then you're
Yeah,
like,
and unless they start having some taco shit, or they have some more like Day of the Dead type stuff, which that's already passed. Halloween's over. Maybe Taco Tuesday. I don't know. That's the only thing that would probably get me. Only thing, because that's how Fortnite got me. But save that for another day. Whatever. Anything else you want to shine about that, Wade?
um, cosmetics are decent. Um, if they actually do this battle royale right and make it free, I think it's gonna be a good system.
Is there an actual date for that yet?
No, we have no idea.
Okay, that'd be nice to know. All right, enough apologizing for that. So, getting into some new stuff. Uh, PlayStation. Um, they haven't really made an announcement about these, but PlayStation 4 controllers are getting some. I don't want to say much needed um, accessories, but you can now buy a um, additional uh, button or buttons, I should say, for your PlayStation 4 controller that kind of make it similar to now an Xbox Elite controller, where you get two toggle buttons in the back. Now, the price for this is $29.99. So if you think about it, the if you were to buy a PlayStation 4 controller straight up with this attachment, you're looking at about um, if everything's full price, not on sale, you're looking at about 90-ish bucks for the controller and attachment, which is that's about half price for an Xbox Elite controller, right?
Yeah.
About, yeah.
Which you're not getting the removable buttons, you're not getting the removable analog stick, but besides that, which I highly doubt. Wait, you don't really change out your removable D-pad and analog sticks a lot, do you?
No, I have a set thing that I go with and play with it with everything.
Yeah, because I had the first generation Elite controller when they came out, and I barely ever swapped them out at all. I kept it the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's great though for PlayStation because there is, I don't want to say there was a need for it, but there could have been a use for it on certain games. Like I could use that as when I could use that for my block button when I play my fighting games rather than holding R2 because sometimes there's a little fumble with the buttons. Um, and if you're playing a shooting game, you could use those back buttons. One could be grenade, the other could be flash, and that might be a little easier than doing R1, R2. I don't know, but um, do you think this just shows that after the announcement of the PS5 that they're going to try to keep supporting the PlayStation 4 even after the 5 comes out?
Nah. I think PS4 is, I don't want to say dead weight, but basically dead weight at that
So
point.
so we can pretty much just toss this up as being like a not exactly a cash grab, but somewhat of a cash grab.
I would say it's a last hoorah for the PlayStation 4
Okay.
because obviously not everyone's going to get the PS5 right away because it is going to be,
And I hear it's going to be pretty spendy.
yeah, it's
Not
probably.
too crazy, but crazy.
I don't think they're going to put it at $500 because last time did that, the Xbox One X didn't sell well. So I think it's going to be either really close to that or obviously it's going to be like probably $450. I'm just spitballing a price out there. But that's pretty pricey for the average gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's coming out around the holidays, but still, I just don't see, unless you're like a major content creator or like a major hardcore, like I'm a diehard PlayStation fan, I get all the consoles, you're gonna get it right away.
So, yeah, I don't think I'll get it just because of the PS5 coming out, unless they have something like that coming out for the PS5, or you can use it with your PS5. I'm not sure, but I think I'll probably pass on it for now at least.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna pass on it.
Have they said anything about making a new controller for the PS5?
So thank you for segueing me into that. So there is news on the PS5 controller. So the PS5 controller is going to be somewhat similar to the PlayStation 4 controller, but it'll have some different buttons on there. So you'll still have that front panel on there that'll be your um, huge button. They're not. There was talk of it being like a LED screen, which it's not going to, because I think that itself would just mark the price up crazy high.
It sounds like a $200 controller.
Yeah, fuck that.
Probably.
But there is news that there's going to be um, programmable buttons on there, so you can use these buttons to pretty much you'd be able to map out a stock controller of a PlayStation 5 without having to buy a special controller. So like out of the box, you'll be able to use these specific. Right now, it's just two buttons right now to do whatever you want them to do. Which I don't really see any benefit to it right now, just because we details. But I could see this being something kind of like how Microsoft has shortcuts to like do screenshots and clips and everything, so you don't have to stop mid game and do that. But I mean, as of right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons on the back, and then there's the four regular buttons, 2 analogs, if you count those as the bumper clicks, the D-pad, and then there's the 2 buttons on the side that they normally have, that front plate. Um, So the buttons are somewhat similar, but there's a lot more buttons on the back, which I think are meant for more shortcuts,
Yeah.
which is cool. I just like having that ability. I guess it's something that if I were to use it, it's there,
Mhm.
I gotcha.
which is nice. So we'll see later next year how they actually look, but we'll see. Staying with um, PS5 news, and we'll get into some Xbox Series X news. So right now there is there's two uh, companies right now, Comic Book and Hip Hop Gamer. Um, they are they are reliable resources that are saying that both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 are going to be backwards compatible. So the PS5 is going to be able to play PS1 all the way through PS4 games, and they're specifically creating a I think, what did they say? Um, it's going to be a specific engine inside of the PlayStation 5 software that will allow it. So they didn't specify if they'll be able to play those discs, um, but they did say there's the possibility to play it. So being able to play them downloadable as also disc is a possibility. I am interested to see if they will allow people who have older games on their PSN accounts, if those will roll over. So, like, I have Resident Evil 1, 2, 3 um, on my PSN account, but I can't play it because the PS4 is not backwards compatible all the way to the PS1. So I have to use the PlayStation 3 to play those games. And I got like Metal Gear 1, Siphon Filter, 10 Pin Alley, all these other games that you can play. So I'm interested to see if that'll work. Um, and then the same thing with the Xbox Series X. That's also going to be backwards compatible. So you'll be able to play original Xbox, they say the OG Xbox games or Xbox 360 games. There is more 360 games I'd rather play than original Xbox games, but there are some pretty fun Xbox games. Billy, is there a specific OG Xbox game you'd look forward to playing if presented that opportunity?
Back in the day, me and my brother played the OG Lord of the Rings,
Mhm.
but other
Yeah,
than
the
that,
Twin Towers.
yeah, something like that. It was
Yeah,
like basically you played like the story, and there's like a horde mode where you just like constantly just kill stuff. Um, if anything, I might play that, but again, I don't know how fast I'm gonna be buying these new consoles.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, I'll probably get them day one when they come out. That's the type of person I am. Unfortunately, I have to have it.
God, you're such a
Um,
scumlord.
I know, man. I'm sorry. I'm a part of the problem, and I realize that.
No, I'm part of the real problem. I'm a cosmetic whore. You can label me as that
Okay,
right now.
okay. You're a part of a much bigger problem.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to wean you off of that shit. We're gonna have to handle business, but we'll handle that another day. Um,
Chill.
but yeah, no, the game I'd look forward to playing without having to buy a 360 again or original Xbox again. The game I had a lot of fun with was Grabbed by the Ghoulies. That game was fun. Pretty pumped. That'd be nice to play, and it'd be fun. Bring me back down memory lane. Wait, did you have a original Xbox or a
Uh,
360 or a PS3 or something? PS2 maybe?
oh, PS2. Not really. um, like I remember playing a lot of Battlefront 2 on the PS2 and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
boy.
Uh, but honestly, like all my 360 games are pretty much backwards compatible at this point with my Xbox One X, and I don't really
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a whole lot of reason to get a new console. Like at this point, I'm playing at 1080p because my recording software can't go above that.
Yeah.
Uh, so even my like my 4KX is getting pretty much wasted.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't even have a full, you know, I don't even use that power yet, even though I pay for it, but whatever.
Dude, I'm on a
It's
60 hertz monitor, so you gotta let me be.
How do you survive?
yeah.
Some god better than you.
Yeah, I
So you
threw up a
pay
little
all
bit when you
that
said that.
money to get a PC that you can run at 200 frames, but then have a 60 hertz monitor.
Yeah, I was cheap on the monitor because I needed something chill. Mister, I have the money to buy a PC, but still refuses to buy a PC.
I already have a gaming addiction. I don't need to. Like,
You need to take it up a notch,
Hey,
little
hey,
boy.
it's like
I
having
think
a
it's fair.
heroin addiction and being like, ooh, I totally need to have that really nice heroin to help my addiction.
I think it's fair to say that we all have a game.
You cut
Wade's
out
game
there.
addiction is at like 60%. He owns one console, and it's the green one.
Yeah, yeah. God damn it. All right. Moving on now. So the Xbox games for Gold and the PSN games have been announced. Let's
Are they
start off
better
with.
this month?
So I'll let you guys be the judge. So PlayStation games, the PSN, PS Plus games announced Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, which is 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't have 4, and Goat Simulator.
Hell yeah.
So I think it's better last last month's, which was Titanfall 2 and the motocross game.
Well, you get 3
Um,
games for one.
Well, you get 3 games for 1, and then you get the Goat Simulator. Yes, but I mean, you get more. You get more return playability with Battle. Sorry, I was gonna say Battlefront 2 with Titanfall 2 than you do Uncharted. I mean, I'm gonna play Uncharted. Then once I beat it, I'll probably delete it, and never touch it again.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I think that's a lot with story-based games. I mean, unless there's DLC, which I don't think there is for I've never played any of the Uncharted games. So
Well, it's not going to be free DLC TSO.
yeah, no, for sure. You'll have to pay like $5 for them. But going on to games for gold, Xbox has announced crap, I'm probably gonna butcher this. I think it's Sinks, Shards of Darkness, and Batman the Telltale game, which has 6 episodes for Xbox One, and then Xbox 360 is going to be Tekken 6 and another Lego Star Wars game.
What Lego Star Wars? Are we talking about like Force Awakens Lego Star Wars, or are we talking about OG Lego Star Wars?
We're talking Lego Star Wars 2.
Ah.
So, I'm already leaning in Sony's direction just because I haven't played any Uncharted games, and I actually wanted to. I already own the Batman Telltale stories, the first one and the second one. So they're giving me a game for free I already have, which whatever, that's only one. Tekken 6, I have no interest in playing that because I already play 5 other fighting games. I don't need another
Yeah, right.
one. Lego Star Wars 2, I have zero interest in, and this Sinks Darkness game, I have no idea what it is. I might download it just to see it, but I'll probably not. I'll probably pass. You gonna download any of these, Wade?
Do they still have?
Yeah, Call of Duty boy.
Probably not. I downloaded Jurassic Park, like World Creator last month.
Yeah,
It was really fun.
the Jurassic Evolution or whatever.
Yeah.
Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, I downloaded that too just to try it, just because one of my other friends had it, and he's like, "Yeah, I played it." And I was like, "Do you play it now?" He's like, "No."
You get to stick some dinosaurs on some people.
Yeah, man, that's what I want to do. I want to get as many dinosaurs as I can. There's a breach. And just have 50,000 people panicking. just to,
God,
let's
you're
see what
evil.
happens.
I love it. Oh, and Dominus Rex gets out and kills half the population on the island. Oops! I wonder who did that. I guess
My bad. Yeah, I wonder
my
who's
finger
sleeping at.
slipped.
I wonder who's sleeping at the console.
Right.
So, in my opinion, I would say Sony won this month. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, for sure. Nathan Drake is a very solid. Nathan Drake collection is a very solid pair of 3 games.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And definitely you'll have fun playing through them. Obviously, it's like a one and done type deal,
Yep,
but again, still you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I agree. I'm pretty pumped for it. Um, so another thing, before I forget, just make sure you check either myself, Swiper the Fox 14 Twitter page, or check the Gaming After Work Twitter page for video game codes. I think I have some Pokemon codes on there that are still active for Sword and Shield, for some Pokeballs and some battle points. And I think I have the Christmas, um, some Christmas codes for Borderlands 3. So every time we try, every time we find some, we'll either put it on our own Twitter page or we'll try to get it up on the Gaming After Work Twitter page. So keep your eyes out for that.
Yeah,
Because I mean, who doesn't like free stuff?
the communists, but that's a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
topic.
If they don't like free stuff, get the fuck out of here. Another thing that's on the docket list is Apple. Apple is going to be making a gaming PC. Is that a skull scratcher, or is that to be expected?
That's a skull basher, and
I like it. I like it.
that's I don't know. It's just I feel like it's a cash grab at this point because you're gonna get people that are Apple fanboys, you could say,
Yep.
and they're just gonna buy it to be like, I own the Apple gaming
Wade.
PC. Wade.
Oh, no.
So right now, as I can see, there's a report from the Economic Daily News that said their Apple's estimated price for a large screen laptop or an all-in-one desktop, the price tag right now is at 5Gs minimum.
Yeah,
And
definitely we could get a better gaming PC for like
for less than that.
$1,500 bucks.
Wait, they're trying to sell their gaming PCs for $5K?
That's the price tag, and that's
Welcome to Apple.
That's either a MacBook Pro or an iMac Pro.
My God.
So the price is not confirmed. It's just speculated or estimated, is what is said by the Economic Daily News. But
it's definitely going to be that high.
So it says it'll show up. It'll show up next at the WWDC convention. So we'll, as soon as that happens, we'll keep you guys informed on that more.
It's definitely going to be that price because literally for a bracket on one of their laptop PC parts, it's like over like $300 or something like that.
It's you can't find anything third party Apple. You have to go through Apple for their shit, so they can just mark up the price by like 300%. It's stupid.
Yeah, it makes Rocket League look like bitches.
God damn it! I hate Rocket League. Great.
I had to bring it back.
Him, dude. That stuff still pisses me off.
I'd be pissed too,
dude. All right. Do you guys got anything that you want to bring up?
Well, before we go, there's a lot of shows out right now that are very good, worth watching. I know
on streaming services or on like YouTube.
Streaming services.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
I know Mandalorian obviously has been extremely popular. They just finished up their first season. If you have not seen it, it's on Disney Plus, and it is honestly worth paying for Disney Plus for a month just to watch it. Really good.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
and then Netflix has The Witcher, and if you guys are into video games at all, you probably know the like have played either played The Witcher or know of The Witcher from
Yep.
video
Yep.
games.
Hmm.
The show is absolutely incredible. One of the best shows I've seen in a while.
I've been hearing a lot of good
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything, whatever. I know a lot of people haven't seen
Yeah, because I haven't watched you, little punk.
it, but definitely worth the watch. That's all I gotta say.
Very good.
All right, cool. Billy, you got anything?
I got nothing. It's pretty stale sailing over here at the moment.
All right, no problem.
I'm just a Destiny grinder. It's all I do in my life.
Hey man, it's all good. I got a few things. One thing that I found pretty funny, and then um, so I'll just get into it instead of trying to explain it. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield finally released their rule set for their tournament gaming.
Ooh.
So there's already banned Pokemon already.
Oh, 100%.
So Mew is banned.
Very good.
Both Legends are banned.
Figured.
Zamazenta is banned.
Is that dragon looking thing?
Yes.
Like that skeleton dragon?
Yeah, that's banned. And then there's one more. Oh no, that's the other legend. Yep. So so basically the legendary, if you want to call them legendaries, are and they're only allowing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Gigamax Pokemon right now, and um, uh, they have stipulations. So you can pretty much get Butterfree, Corviknight, Dreadnought. Damn, I can never say this one. Centicroach,
Discord.
Meowth, Pikachu, Eevee, Snorlax, Sandacorda, and Charizard, but he can only have the Blaze ability. You can use the same Pokemon. You can only have one in your party, and you can only use the same item, or you can only use one item. You can't have two of the same item. And it seems they're going to stick with double battles. So
it seems reasonable to me for what we have.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And they're to the 400 Pokemon Galaxy. So unfortunately, you won't be able to bring any other Pokemon out, which I think is fine.
Oh, 100%. I'm fine with.
Yeah. So right now, when I already beat the game, and I've been doing a lot of grinding, and I only have 3 perfect IVs. I have Rotom, perfect IV. I have a Scourge Bunny, perfect IV, and I just got from the Magikarp event. I have a perfect Magikarp. I don't have a shiny perfect Magikarp. I was so pissed. I have like 10, 5 perfect IV shiny Magikarp, which I can hook you up with one, Billy, if you want one.
Yeah, probably this week.
And stuff like that. So I'm right now. I'm just grinding hard for. Damn, I want to either a 5 IV Ditto or a IV Ditto, which is stupid hard. So that's all the news I got for this. The funny thing I was gonna bring up. Apparently on PC, somebody made a mod for Resident Evil 2 for Mr. X. You can get a mod for Mr. X as Dr. Disrespect. How hilarious.
That's lit.
So you can have Dr. Disrespect chasing you throughout the police department. That's just hilarious.
That's
amazing.
actually.
I thought that shit was funny. That had me laughing for about 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, and then I was over that. But I thought that shit was funny.
Does he yell, "I'm the 2-time"? I'm the 2-time?
No, he should though.
Bro,
that would be.
I would be dead on the ground if that
the
was
2-time. You're gonna try
I'm
to take down the 2-time.
Two
That's what would
time.
be funny. That'd be funny.
Fortnite's a child's game. Oh man. God, that'd be great.
But to end it, I want to end it on a quick question for you guys because this was brought up and it kind of made me interested, and I went to do a little bit of investigation on it. So nowadays, when you buy a game, so let's just say you buy a new game that came out. What do you get in the what do you get in your game case?
You get now. You ain't get a manual anymore of how to work the game anymore.
No, so all you get is just a disc, and if there's any promotional
Yeah, you
codes or
you
if
get like a
they're
code for like a skin or something on a gun. If
yeah,
it's
or
like
if they're
your
doing
game.
or if they're promoting their other games or whatever. That's all. So speaking of that, you already hit the nail on the coffin of what I was going to ask. Do you think it would be beneficial for um, companies to bring back gaming manuals?
Hell no.
For what?
So the point of the gaming manual to basically give you information. So basically, sometimes they would use it to explain the lore of certain things. Um, so like let's just say, so the example would be like if you bought the Breath of the Wild game for the Switch, you would get the gaming manual, which would tell you all the things that Link can do, even though in the game it doesn't really give you a tutorial of every single thing you can do. It would give you like rundowns of all of the characters, like their backstory, their special abilities, stuff like that. It just gives you like a better overall scope of the game. Um,
I
at least that's
guess
what at least that's what they used to do. It tells you stuff about items, how they can use, um, all that other stuff. Sometimes they'll have concept art in there. Um, I was just curious to hear about what you guys just because
Uh,
I would assume, don't take this the wrong way, since I am a little bit older, I would assume you guys would have bought a game that never had a gaming manual in it. I could be wrong, but
no,
that's just what I'm
you're
guessing.
dead wrong. I'm not that young. Um, back in the day, yeah, like when I played Yu-Gi-Oh on the PS1, talked about Yu-Gi-Oh. But
Yep, yep,
in my many moons of grinding endless random games, I have never once looked at the manual of either how to play the game or
hmm
about the lore.
yep.
Like I went in there full fledged. I'm gonna just button mash and figure out what each button does, and that's it.
Well, I will say this, that this could just be my opinion. I will say I believe now people care about the lore of games just because certain games are getting to be like the sixth game, the seventh game, and a lot of people haven't played the first, second, or third game because they were on older consoles.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure. No, I'm
So like,
back you on that.
so I mean, there could be stuff like that, but I'm just putting it out there for the sake of argument. But Wade, Mr. Call of Duty, would would you even care to have a gaming manual in there? Any kind?
Yeah. I mean, I remember back in the day, like grabbing on that game manual and being like, okay, how do I play this game? There's a lot. I feel like a lot more games were specific, whether
Yep,
specific like control layout and how they played, because they're more based around the story. Like it was all story games, right?
yep, yep.
Um, Whereas like your FPS is your FPS. It's not going to change.
No.
It'll be the same button for crouch that it was in the other game. Whatever.
hmm I just think and it could be me, the way I am now. Like back then, when I played the game, all I want to do is just play the game, and that was it. But now, I actually wanted to get more invested in the game. I'd actually like to know what everything is. Well, not everything. Let me rephrase that. I would like to know what the main points are. So, like, how do I do certain button things? Because sometimes it can be frustrating, dying and dying and dying and dying when you don't know you can do a certain move. For example, when all you had to do was look at the manual to see, okay, he can do this dodge move. You're like, well, what the fuck? when were they going to tell me I could do this dodge move? They're like, it's in the fucking manual. Like
Read a
the
manual, dipshit.
Um,
No,
Yeah.
I agree if they did that and they actually went with it, but majority of like I don't know, like when you look at like back in the day when Digimon was a hot seller, like they'd be like,
Yeah.
it was just controls. They really didn't give me any background of like this is your game. It just is like
Yeah.
these are your basic controls. There's like 2 sheets long,
Yep.
and that was it basically.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious on what you guys thought. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed if they started to be
I
in
think they're
there.
just
I'd
saving
actually
saving trees, man.
not. They're lying asses. They're doing it because they're cheap as fuck. They're just gonna raise the price on the discs, and that's it. You could buy those discs at like $1 at you know for what they're being processed at, and then they mark it up for whatever other reason. But I'm not gonna get into that. But I think that's a good stopping point, guys. That was good.
Clean cut and funky fresh, my dudes.
All day, every day, no problem.
have a good night, guys.
Take it easy.